The Gamecock Volleyball Express rolls on. Jacksonville State sweeps the weekend here at home as they defeated Murray State Friday night. Austin Peay Saturday sets up a huge road trip coming up this weekend. Coach Garvey, you've won 3 straight, 7 out of 8. Won a 3-way tie for first place in the OVC. Smile, man. Come on. You got to feel pretty good right now.
We're exactly where we want to be, but we know we still have some tough matches coming up. But to be in the position where we kind of control our destiny from here on out is a good feeling. We go on the road this week with tough games against Tennessee Tech and at SEMO, and tied with SEMO for first right now, and Tech is right behind us and a tie for second with a bunch of teams. So really big week ahead, but if we went out from this point on, which I know is a tough task, but if we did that, then we would win the regular season. So it's good to kind of know that it's in our hands.
All right, you went into the weekend. Murray State was tied coming in. You beat them in 4 sets, and I thought another thing that shows maybe the character and where this bunch has grown up, you come right back Saturday morning in an early start for you, and you sweep Austin Peay then.
Yeah, I think that told me as much about our team as the win Friday night, because if we're going to kind of achieve the goals that we want and win the conference tournament, we're going to have to do the same thing, where we're going to have to play really good teams on back-to-back days with little rest and little time to prepare. And I thought that we really did a good job of handling that this year. I think that we're just a lot more mature team than we were last year. We have a lot more upperclassmen back that kind of know what it takes and know that you got to not only go into a game excited and ready to play hard, but you also got to be extremely focused and know the scouting report and kind of be dialed in. I think that we've gotten a lot better at that this season.
Shayla Schmidt was one person who gave you a big lift this past weekend, didn't she?
She did. She's just now getting healthy and went in and played phenomenal. She got a ton of blocks both days and really gives us another dimension offensively. She's got one of the bigger arms on the team and can hit the ball hard and is a smart player, kind of sees the court well and sees what's open, and just plays with a lot of energy and passion too, which is awesome to see.
All right, Tennessee Tech Wednesday, SEMO Saturday. So the good thing about it is you got a little break in there between matches, but it's going to be a long road trip for you.
It will be a really long road trip. Kind of make the trip to Tennessee Tech, play them Wednesday night, and then we're actually just headed straight to SEMO the next day on Thursday, so we didn't have to come all the way back in between for less than 12 hours. So it's going to be a long trip for sure, but 2 tough opponents that both do different things, and think that it's going to be really challenging, but I think that if we keep playing the way we've been playing, that we'll have a good chance.
You've seen Tech, you beat them earlier, and one thing about the SEMO match, it's your only meeting with them this year, so it adds even more importance to it.
It is. So for Tech, they've gotten a lot better since we played them. We played them the first week of conference, and I think their middles have really come on. They got 2 really athletic middles that they're getting the ball to more, and they're really doing some good things, and took Murray down to the wire and have gotten some good wins lately, so that's going to be a real challenge. And then, like you said, at SEMO, we only played them once, and to be tied with them head-to-head is going to be huge. So we got to try to go to their place and hopefully get the win there as well.
All right. Getting ready for the road trip. Dani Steele, talk about her and what she means to your program.
She's awesome. She last year, I think really the middle of the year came on strong for us. I think her confidence really took off midway through last season, and this season it's just grown from there. She worked really hard this off season in the spring, working on our serve receive and serving, and both of them have improved so much since I got here. It's night and day, the type of player she is now to where she was right when we got the job here 2 years ago, and she's somebody that's always out there, that's steady and kind of a calming influence to the team when we know that we can count on her day in and day out to go out and get her job done. So she's done a great job.
All right. Thanks, sir. Good luck on the road trip.
All right. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Big week ahead for Jacksonville State Volleyball. Wednesday night at Tennessee Tech, and then all-important match as well on Saturday at Southeast Missouri State. Dani Steele visits with us. Oh, a great weekend, boy. Played with a lot of confidence and beating Murray State and Austin Peay back-to-back. Got to be real happy going into this week.
For sure. We definitely have been looking forward to this week, probably more than any other week, just because Murray was the tournament champions in Austin Peay. They knocked us out. So those are probably the 2 toughest schools that we've just been pushing and working so hard to get better and beat them. And like just those wins just felt so good, especially the sweep against Austin Peay, given they knocked us out last year. It's just like really good revenge, and it feels really great. We just know that we're taking off right now, and we're not where we want to be yet, and it's going to be crazy and scary when we get there. So,
all right, road trip coming up. So far this season, 8-2 in the league. You individually, are you happy with the way you've played so far?
Yeah, I'm happy in the way I've played. I definitely have a different role this year than I did last year. Last year being a 6-rotation player to this year being a 3-rotation player, I've had to just kind of like learn the differences, and I think I've been doing pretty well adjusting. I try to do my role as best I can when I go out there and just get in, get out, do my job on the court and just cheer on whenever I'm not.
Serve, receive, service, very important, obviously. When you're on the sidelines before you get back in the contest, what are you looking at? What are you watching for over there?
Well, our coach does give us zones to serve at, but I really try to key on whoever seems to be having the least confidence in serve receive. I try to key on players like that, especially make the runs I can make. Like, if I could get 2-3 serves to a zone, then, that's what I'm going to do.
In a perfect world, would you like to be 6'2", 6'3", and playing at the front?
In a perfect world, I think so. That would be so fun. I've always, just died to, get in and get a block, That's probably my biggest goal if I were to be 6'2", 6'3", but unfortunately I had to stay in the back row, but, yeah, for sure.
All right, you're from Texas, outside of Houston in Sugar Land. Baseball fan? Are you an Astros fan?
Yeah.
Watching the World Series then, huh?
Yeah. I'm more of just a Houston fan in general. So Texans, Astros, Rockets, I rep my city. And since the Astros are doing super well in the World Series, gotta love that.
Well, as we tape this, they're up. One more to go to win it. Mm-hmm. So I guess you'll have some Astros gear if they win the World Series.
Sure, yeah. I definitely got to go get some.
All right. Thanks. Good luck on the road trip.
Thank you.
Dani and her teammates at Tennessee Tech on Wednesday night and also Saturday at Southeast Missouri State. You can follow all the action through live stats on our website at jsugamecocksports.com.